What's up, my enlightened ones? Welcome back to Enlightened Ones Tarot. I'm Ash, and in today's video, I'll be doing the monthly quickie for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for August 2022, guys. Honestly, when you see this, please keep in mind that all of my videos are technically timeless unless I state otherwise. So if it went to you, it was meant for you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't here for someone else. Or check out another Sagittarius reading here on my channel, or check out your other signs if you happen to know what those are. If you are new here, welcome. I like to conduct personal and spiritual growth readings, whatever that means for you to level up in your life in this very moment based on current energies, which are always subject to change, changing depending on your actions, your vibrations, and your decisions, guys. So please just keep that in mind when going into one of my quickies. And let's go ahead and get it started. Cards flying. I'm trying to figure it out. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. So that's like the mindset. The swords are like the mindset cards, and the Knight of that is exactly that. Some of your mindsets, or you guys could be dealing with someone with a childish mindset, just because it's not the king. But the sword, the Knight of Swords, is someone that's not really thinking first. You're just kind of reacting. You're not really putting any thought to some of the decisions that you guys are making. But let's go ahead and dig into your life a little further. Oh. We got the Lovers in the wishy-washy position, right? So the Lovers in the wishy-washy position, sideways position, is not quite there yet. So whatever this is, some of these decisions that you guys could be possibly making over here with this Knight of Swords or dealing with, it's causing the lovers to not be balanced, right? It's causing the lovers to be in the wishy-washy position, not here nor there, not reversed, not upright, but just right in the middle of needing that balance. Self-love. Some of you are lacking self-love. I'm hearing some of you could be having issues in a relationship, where there might be some miscommunication causing a lack of balance as well. And then for some of you that may not be in a relationship, this may not be relationship related, and it's more self. I feel like you guys are kind of lacking self-love. So that's kind of what we see here. I'm being told to say that this is Gemini energy, so some of you could be dealing with the Gemini. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way, but someone is dealing with the Gemini. A bunch of things flipped up. Ooh, I'll be damned. The Will, which is literally one of y'all's cards. You are now the 6th reading this month that has pulled their card. It's going to be a strong month for you. Some of you guys have transitioned past something, right? That's what the 6 of Swords is all about. It's about transitioning, taking as less baggage into a next situation and moving on. It's the Writ of Passage card. So, you know, it's things like graduations and new jobs and living somewhere and engagements, things like that. It's just a new start. It's walking away from someone or something, right? And that's literally what that is. And the fact that you guys pulled the Will is like you walked away and you had to, right? You passed the test. You pulled your energy here. You did something that leveled yourself up, right? Things do work out. You are learning the lesson, right? And that's all the things we see with the Will. It's also ending chapters, starting new ones, which is also what we see here with the 6. So for some of you, you started something, you started a movement, a new journey, or you're getting ready to start one. But there's some things lingering, right? We got the 10 of Swords here, which is the depression card. It's the get out of your mind. The fact that it's pulled right. You know, the fact that y'all have so many swords here tells me a lot of mental health things are going on with you. Lots of mental things, a lot of lack of mental health, stability, mental stability, depression. So some of you walked away from a situation, right? And it was the right thing to do, especially that the Will is in the upright. Like you learned your lesson, like it was a test and you passed the test. However, some of you, you know, and you had to do that because it was causing depression. It was causing lack of balance there with the Lovers. For some of you, making this move has caused some of these emotions as well, which completely makes sense, but you're all on the right track, if that makes sense. Let's go ahead and keep it moving. Messages of advice or guidance for Sagittarius. Messages of advice or guidance for Sagittarius. Okay, okay. This card is actually coming up in a lot of readings this month as well. People paying the juggling act, but everything that you're doing right now is obviously setting for a foundation, a really good foundation in the future, right? And that's what this is. This is the juggling card, but building that foundation, getting your money up, leveling up, right? But some of you have to find that balance and need to find that balance, right? Some of you need to get out of this depression. For those of you who are dealing with some type of mental things going on with yourselves, to find that balance, to build the structure. And I'm hearing for someone that building the structure is not easy, right? It's just like building a building. You know, it's not easy, right? But some of you, the situation that you might have dealt with that you're walking away from, especially given that this will be under the swords here, some of you might have felt like you were defeated, right? Lost your guard, I'm hearing. But that's not the case. Like, a lot of you need to get out of that. It's almost like a figment of your imagination, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, baggage. Yeah, exactly. I'm hearing baggage, letting go of that, passing the lesson. Yes, it's going to sting. So for some of you that know what you need to do, but you haven't quite done it yet, it might burn a little bit. It might hurt, but it's all needs to happen. It's all for the good in the end. So let's go ahead and get one more card out here. Okay, a bunch of cards fell. So I'm not going to take them. Let's go ahead and... Well, I'll be damned. The fact that y'all got the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Nine of Cups right under that is literally wishes do come true. Wishes come true, things do work out. You had to go through some shit so you get to some shit. You had to go through it so that you can get to it, right? That's literally what these two cards are telling me. I love it. I love it. You learned a lesson, now you're rewarded. That's what these two cards are saying. You learned a lesson, you passed the chapter, now you're going to be rewarded. Now you're going to reap the rewards. Now your wishes, they're going to come true and things are going to work out, guys. So like I said, for some of you that are going through something, you're transitioning past a certain situation, and this is an individual reading, so however it resonates, whatever that situation is, you know what it is. You passed the test, so it's almost like now you're rewarded. You know, you passed this level. Now you get your reward, you get your treats, you get whatever, right? Your coins, you get whatever, right? Thinking video games, but that's literally what these cards are telling you. A lot of whatever was going on is lack of balance. I feel like some of you already went through this and you're still kind of going through the transition. For some of you, it just hasn't quite happened yet, but it will. And then it's saying all of that is so that things can work out in the end. Let's go ahead and get a Moonology card out here. Any more messages of advice or guidance for Sagittarius? Messages of advice or guidance. Messages of advice and guidance. It says a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer, guys. Oh, that's literally these cards. Like it reaches. You learned a lesson. You did what you had to, right? You know, a personal issue is resolved, right? It's resolved, it's dissolved, and now you evolved. Okay, let's go ahead and get a crystal card out here. Please keep in mind that you do not need to own these crystals to benefit from the messages, advice, guidance, and energy of the crystal. If you do, please make sure you're taking care of your crystal. Your crystal will take care of you. guys. If you're curious about crystals, not really know much about them, or just maybe want to buy some crystals, come check out our website, enlightenedonestarot.com. Enlightened Ones Tarot and Crystals website. We have crystals there, mainly some of the crystals that are used here for many different things. You can learn about the crystals of all of their majestic powers, as well as what zodiac signs do best with those crystals on the website. I will put the link in the description and in the about. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on for y'all. I'm like, something flipped up. Found it. Spirit's Quartz, which is cool because like it's associated with all the upper chakras. It could possibly associate itself with all of the chakras. So it's like aligning your chakras and aligning your energy. And I feel like this is aligning your energy. Whatever you guys are dealing with now, you're gonna find that balance. Now you're going to realign yourself so that you can get back to yourself, right? That's a lot of what I'm seeing here. But let's go ahead and get the essential meaning so I can send you guys on your merry way. It says that it's connecting to community, universal love, harmony, and cooperation, guys. Exactly. Sometimes you just have to cooperate with situations and move past them to learn the lesson, right? And have like that least road to resistance type of situation. I feel like that's saying here. Connecting to community is getting back to those that are on your vibration and that harmonize with you. Getting that harmony back, because that lovers is not in the upright position. It's in the wishy-washy. So there's a lack of harmony and there's a lack of love. Understanding universal love. Understanding that the universe loves you and the universe is only making you stronger to prepare you for growth at the end of the day. And that's literally what this crystal is also saying. So I love that. I love that a lot, guys. But let's go ahead and see what's going on a little bit with the meditation with this crystal. It says that the main crystals that are within this spirit quartz is amethyst, citrine, as well as white quartz, which is clear quartz, guys. So like I said, it does help those upper chakras, which is really, really cool. So it's just like connecting to higher self, connecting to your intuitions, which could really help if you guys are dealing with mindset stuff and egotistic stuff that could be getting in the way. It says it's also a great stone to meditate with when you wish to learn how to be of service and put others first and work with them and work with others, guys. So sometimes it's about the community as a whole, and it's about that collective energy there too. So, and it's saying, when it says, how can you be a service to others? It's like, how can you help others around you grow as well? So any situation that you're dealing with, others are looking at you. Others, you could be influencing others to do the same thing. You know, like I remember a long time ago, guys, quick thing. I pretty much got a divorce and others around me did the same thing. They were like, oh, like you got up, you moved, you were like, hold up, this ain't working. And it allowed them to kind of check themselves. So I feel like a lot of that with this reading as well, guys. So, but anyways, I feel like all the messages have been said. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful high vibrational month. And I hope that I see you back here next month. Namaste.